Welcome! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the greenhouse effect. This natural process is essential for life on Earth, but it's also at the center of many environmental discussions. In this video, we'll break down what the greenhouse effect is, how it works, and why it matters. We'll also explore its impact on our planet and how human activities are influencing this delicate balance. So, let's get started by understanding the basics and setting the stage for a deeper exploration of Earth's atmospheric system. The greenhouse effect refers to the process by which certain gases in Earth's atmosphere trap heat, keeping our planet warm enough to support life. Without this effect, Earth would be a frozen, lifeless world. The term greenhouse comes from the way these gases function, similar to the glass panels of a greenhouse that let sunlight in but prevent heat from escaping. Let's take a closer look at the key players in this process and why they're so important for our climate. Sunlight, or solar radiation, travels through space and enters Earth's atmosphere. Most of this energy passes straight through the atmosphere and reaches the planet's surface, warming land, water, and air. This incoming energy is what drives our weather, climate, and supports all living things. But not all of the sun's energy stays on Earth. Some of it is reflected back into space by clouds, ice, and other surfaces. The rest is absorbed, setting the stage for the greenhouse effect to take place. After absorbing sunlight, Earth's surface doesn't just hold on to that energy. Instead, it radiates heat back toward the atmosphere in the form of infrared radiation. This outgoing energy is crucial for maintaining Earth's energy balance. However, not all of this heat escapes directly into space. This is where the greenhouse effect comes into play, as certain gases in the atmosphere absorb and re-radiate this heat, keeping our planet comfortably warm. Greenhouse gases are the key players in this process. The most important ones include water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. These gases have unique properties that allow them to absorb infrared radiation and re-emit it in all directions, including back toward Earth's surface. This trapping of heat is what keeps our planet at a livable temperature. Without greenhouse gases, Earth's average temperature would be far too cold for most life forms. Water vapor is the most abundant greenhouse gas in Earth's atmosphere. It acts as a feedback mechanism, amplifying the effects of other greenhouse gases. When the atmosphere warms, more water evaporates, increasing the amount of water vapor and further enhancing the greenhouse effect. This cycle is a natural part of Earth's climate system, but it can be influenced by changes in temperature and other greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, or CO2, is a greenhouse gas that plays a significant role in regulating Earth's temperature. While it's less abundant than water vapor, its concentration is heavily influenced by human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Even small increases in CO2 can have a big impact on the greenhouse effect, making it a major focus in discussions about climate change and global warming. Methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone are also important greenhouse gases. Methane is produced by natural sources like wetlands and by human activities such as agriculture and fossil fuel extraction. Nitrous oxide comes from soil, cultivation, and industrial processes. Ozone, while beneficial in the upper atmosphere, can act as a greenhouse gas when present near Earth's surface. Each of these gases contributes to the overall greenhouse effect in unique ways. To better understand the greenhouse effect, imagine a real greenhouse. Sunlight enters through the glass, warming the plants and air inside. The glass then traps some of the heat, preventing it from escaping quickly. Similarly, Earth's atmosphere acts like the glass, allowing sunlight in but holding on to some of the heat. This analogy helps us visualize how greenhouse gases keep our planet warm and habitable. The natural greenhouse effect is essential for life, maintaining Earth's average temperature at about 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. However, human activities have increased the concentration of greenhouse gases, leading to an enhanced greenhouse effect. This means more heat is trapped, causing global temperatures to rise. Understanding the difference between these two is crucial for grasping the challenges we face with climate change. Earth's climate depends on a delicate balance between incoming energy from the sun and outgoing energy radiated back into space. The greenhouse effect helps maintain this balance by trapping some of the outgoing heat. When this balance is disturbed, it can lead to changes in global temperatures and climate patterns. Let's explore how this energy balance works and why it's so important for our planet. Let's visualize the greenhouse effect with a simple schematic. Imagine the sun's rays entering Earth's atmosphere, warming the surface. The surface then emits heat upward. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere absorb some of this heat and re-radiate it in all directions, including back toward the surface. This process keeps Earth warmer than it would be without these gases. The greenhouse effect is vital for maintaining temperatures that allow life to thrive on Earth. Without it, our planet would be too cold for most plants, animals, and humans to survive. This natural process creates a stable environment where ecosystems can flourish and weather patterns can develop. It's a perfect example of how interconnected Earth systems are. When the greenhouse effect is intensified by increased greenhouse gas emissions, it leads to global warming. This rise in temperature can cause a range of environmental problems, such as melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and more extreme weather events. Understanding these consequences is key to recognizing why managing greenhouse gas emissions is so important. Human activities, especially since the Industrial Revolution, have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes all release large amounts of carbon dioxide, methane, and other gases. These activities are the main drivers of the enhanced greenhouse effect and the resulting changes in our climate. Burning coal, oil, and natural gas for energy is the largest source of carbon dioxide emissions. Power plants, vehicles, and factories all contribute to the buildup of CO2 in the atmosphere. Reducing our reliance on fossil fuels is a major step towards slowing the enhanced greenhouse effect and mitigating climate change. Forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When trees are cut down or burned, not only is this carbon storage lost, but the carbon stored in trees is also released back into the air. Deforestation is a significant contributor to rising greenhouse gas levels and disrupts the natural balance of Earth's climate system. Agriculture, especially livestock farming, is a major source of methane emissions. Cows and other ruminant animals produce methane during digestion, and rice paddies release methane as well. Managing agricultural practices is essential for reducing methane and limiting the enhanced greenhouse effect. Many industrial processes release greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Cement production, chemical manufacturing, and waste management are just a few examples. These emissions add to the overall concentration of greenhouse gases and contribute to the enhanced greenhouse effect. As cities grow, energy demand increases. Urban areas require more electricity, transportation, and infrastructure, all of which typically rely on fossil fuels. This leads to higher emissions of greenhouse gases, making urbanization a key factor in the enhanced greenhouse effect. Feedback loops can amplify the effects of the greenhouse effect. For example, as temperatures rise, ice melts, reducing the Earth's ability to reflect sunlight. This causes more heat to be absorbed, leading to even more warming. Understanding these feedback mechanisms is crucial for predicting future climate changes. Oceans play a vital role in regulating Earth's climate. They absorb large amounts of heat and carbon dioxide, helping to moderate global temperatures. However, as greenhouse gas concentrations rise, oceans are becoming warmer and more acidic, which can disrupt marine ecosystems and the global climate system. The enhanced greenhouse effect can alter weather patterns around the world. This includes more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, heavy rainfall, and storms. These changes can have serious consequences for agriculture, infrastructure, and human health. As global temperatures rise, glaciers and ice sheets melt, adding more water to the oceans. Warmer water also expands, causing sea levels to rise. This threatens coastal communities, ecosystems, and infrastructure, making sea level rise one of the most visible impacts of the enhanced greenhouse effect. Increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is also absorbed by the oceans, leading to ocean acidification. This process harms marine life, especially organisms with calcium, carbonate shells, or skeletons, such as corals and shellfish. Ocean acidification is a direct consequence of the enhanced greenhouse effect and poses a serious threat to marine biodiversity. Changes in temperature and weather patterns can disrupt ecosystems on land and in the sea. Plants and animals may struggle to adapt, leading to shifts in species distributions, loss of habitat, and even extinction. Protecting biodiversity requires addressing the root causes of the enhanced greenhouse effect. The enhanced greenhouse effect can also impact human health. Higher temperatures can increase the spread of diseases, worsen air quality, and lead to heat-related illnesses. Vulnerable populations, such as children and the elderly, are especially at risk. Addressing greenhouse gas emissions is crucial for protecting public health. Climate change driven by the enhanced greenhouse effect can have significant economic impacts. Damage to infrastructure, reduced agricultural yields, and increased healthcare costs are just a few examples. Investing in solutions to reduce greenhouse gas emissions can help minimize these economic risks. Countries around the world are working together to address the enhanced greenhouse effect. International agreements like the Paris Agreement aim to limit global warming by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Cooperation and innovation are essential for creating a sustainable future. Switching to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower is one of the most effective ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. These clean energy options produce little or no carbon dioxide and can help slow the enhanced greenhouse effect. Improving energy efficiency in homes, businesses, and transportation can significantly lower greenhouse gas emissions. Simple actions like using LED lights, insulating buildings, and driving fuel-efficient vehicles all contribute to a healthier planet. Preserving and restoring forests is a powerful way to absorb carbon dioxide and combat the enhanced greenhouse effect. Reforestation and sustainable land management practices help maintain the natural balance of Earth's climate system. Adopting sustainable agricultural practices can reduce methane and nitrous oxide emissions. Techniques like crop rotation, improved livestock management, and reduced fertilizer use all play a role in limiting the enhanced greenhouse effect. New technologies are being developed to capture and store carbon dioxide, improve energy efficiency, and create cleaner fuels. Innovation is key to finding long-term solutions to the challenges posed by the enhanced greenhouse effect. Each of us can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions by making small changes in our daily lives. Using public transportation, conserving energy, and supporting renewable energy initiatives all contribute to a healthier planet. Raising awareness about the greenhouse effect and climate change is essential for inspiring action. Education helps people understand the science, the risks, and the solutions, empowering communities to make informed choices. Governments play a critical role in addressing the enhanced greenhouse effect. Policies and regulations that limit emissions, promote clean energy, and protect natural resources are essential for creating lasting change. Tackling the enhanced greenhouse effect requires global cooperation. Countries must work together to share technology, resources, and knowledge. International agreements and partnerships are vital for making meaningful progress. Scientists continuously monitor greenhouse gas levels, climate patterns, and environmental changes. Ongoing research helps us understand the greenhouse effect and develop better strategies for mitigation and adaptation. In addition to reducing emissions, societies must adapt to the changes already underway. This includes building resilient infrastructure, protecting vulnerable communities, and developing new agricultural practices to cope with shifting climates. The choices we make today will shape the future of Earth's climate. By understanding the greenhouse effect and taking action, we can help ensure a stable, healthy planet for generations to come. The path forward requires commitment, innovation, and global cooperation. Let's recap what we've learned. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps Earth warm enough for life. Human activities have enhanced this effect, leading to global warming and climate change. Addressing these challenges requires a combination of science, policy, technology, and individual action. Now that you understand the greenhouse effect, consider how you can make a difference. Whether it's reducing energy use, supporting clean energy, or spreading awareness, every action counts. Together, we can work toward a more sustainable future. If you're interested in learning more about the greenhouse effect and climate change, there are many resources available. Books, documentaries, and reputable websites offer in-depth information and practical tips for getting involved. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand the greenhouse effect. By learning about this vital process and its impact on our world, you've taken an important step toward making a positive difference. Remember, the power to protect our planet lies in our hands.